All right, hi. We're here at the Bloomfield Public Library in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, and we're here with a fellow high school student who's just trying to make his voice heard and wants actual change. So we're here to ask him a couple questions. What's your name, sir, for the camera?
I'm Jacob Hanella,
Jake Manal. What school do you go to?
Brother Rice High School.
Brother Rice, classic rival.
Sorry.
So first question. So basically, our project is bringing awareness and helping ex-convicts find jobs, but also we want to make change to where prisons now are more rehabilitations, and not really punitive punishment.
Yeah.
What's your stance on it?
Yeah, I do think it's rehab. Rehab should be the main focus because I think that'd be a way to make society better and allow those people to continue their lives and be reformed people.
Right. And do you think that the rehab only should be focused on nonviolent drug crimes, or do you think it should be for everything?
I think it should be for everything because no matter the mistakes people make, I think they still should have a second chance, and no matter like how violent of a crime they commit, they should still have a second chance at becoming a better person.
Okay, and then third question. What do you think the government should do for ex-convicts? Like, how much funding do you think they should make some programs for these ex-convicts to where they can find jobs easily and sort of contribute to society again?
I think they should reach out to business owners and incentivize hiring ex-convicts. I think that's a great way to reincorporate them back into society and still allow other people to benefit from that.
That's awesome. Thank you, Jacob.
No problem.
Go. We're here at the Bloomfield Public Library again, and we're here with another fellow high school student who has some input on this topic. And what's state your name, please?
Grant Fogel.
And what school do you attend?
I'm enrolling in Bloomfield Hills High School.
Oh, okay. So basically the first question is, do you believe in, so our topic actually is sort of forming and bringing awareness to the fact that we should make prisons more rehabilitation centers instead of what they are right now, which is like punitive punishment. So what's your stance on that? What's your voice?
Well, I mean, I definitely think that prison reform should definitely be in take, especially in this country. You know, we have the money, we have the funds where we can make these prisons more of rehabilitation centers, as you said, because the whole point of prison, most of those guys aren't there for life. It's to rehabilitate them for when they come back into society. So I definitely think more money should be placed into getting treatment. A lot of these prisoners, they may struggle with certain abusive tendencies or whatever it may be. I think that more money should definitely be going into rehabilitation in prisons.
Okay, and then second question, do you believe that these rehab, do you think that it should be for only nonviolent crimes such as drug problems, or such as like someone addicted to drugs who gets placed in prison, or do you believe it should be for all crimes such as murder and...
Well, yeah, when I meant, abusive tendencies, I did, include those people who are, struggling with, as you mentioned, certain drug and alcohol issues, but also, for violent crimes, because, you could argue in a sense that those guys also need some certain mental rehabilitation, for whatever reason, the crime they committed, rehabilitation and that process of therapy in a sense does not hurt, so I think that should be open for all prisoners, all criminals.
And do you think more money should go towards actually, sorry, I already answered that, so we're all good. Thank you. Grant Fogel. Always great. Here we're at the Bloomfield Public Library. We're here with...
I'm Julia. I go to Groves.
You go to Groves? Awesome. And our topic is we're trying to bring awareness to like more rehab centers for nonviolent drug crimes. So people who are addicted to drugs, who are put in prison for it, we want them to get better instead of just being put into a prison system. What are your thoughts on it?
I think they should still be punished, but they should also have rehab as well. But they committed a crime, they should still be punished for it. That's what I think.
Do you think that these people who are addicted to crack or cocaine should be, as you say, still punished?
Well, I think they should go to rehab first and then serve out their sentence for a year or two, depending on how bad it is.
Awesome. All right.
Go.
Final question is: do you think that ex-convicts, these rehabilitation centers, do you think the government should put more funding into them?
Yes, I do think they could put more funding into it, but they also fund other things that probably don't need as much funding, so they can move funds around instead of taking more taxes or something.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.